we have a lot to cover today. We're going to make sure you're super, super stretched out first and foremost. So if I'm sitting on the mat, my left leg is going to go straight out, and I'm going to bend my right knee and try to put the bottom of my right foot somewhere along my thigh or as far in as it goes, depending on my flexibility. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down and back, I'm just going to roll forward as far as I can and try to touch my nose to my knee. So if I turn this angle a little bit, you can see I just stretch down. And for those of you, some of you are a little more bendy. If you want to put your nose to the floor, that works too. Whatever helps you get that nice stretch through this hamstring in the back of the leg. So just rolling forward. If you can, grab the bottom of your foot and gently pull yourself forward. Again, not trying to pull and tug very hard. Taking some nice deep inhales here, deep exhales. And then very slowly, I'm going to start to articulate my spine up one vertebrae at a time. And now, rather than keeping my left leg straight in front, I'm going to move it out to the side. So my right leg will stay where it's at, but now my left leg is just as far over as I can comfortably get that leg to be straight and wide out to the side. Now, just like before, I'm going to rotate my upper body and try to kiss my nose to my knee. You're going to start to feel some stretch back here. And again, depending on how tight the legs are, you might feel some stretching in this leg as well. Again, I'm going to try to grab either the bottoms of my foot, my toes, my ankles, my calves, whatever I can to really try to just lower myself down. You're probably going to notice, darn it, we can't get as low as we could that first time, and that's okay. That's why we're here practicing that flexibility. And I'm just going to take this arm out of the equation so it doesn't block my face in the audio. Just taking some nice deep inhales, deep exhales. Give me one more deep inhale, deep exhale, and slowly start to articulate your spine all the way up. Beautiful. So now we're just going to switch those legs. Now my right leg goes straight out in front. My left leg is going to be bent in. And again, the bottom of my left foot is somewhere along the inside of this right leg, wherever it's comfortable. Again, taking that nice deep inhale, exhale, water falling forward, trying to bring nose to knee, or again, if you're bendy, nose to perfect. That nice stretch. Perfect. And again, feeling this back side of the right thigh, this hamstring really gets stretched out and warmed up. Depending on how tight your back is, your back might talk to you a little bit here, and that's a-okay as well. Again, feet can go on the back or the bottom of your foot and gently pull yourself forward, but again, no tugging. You don't want to hurt ourselves right off the bat. Nice deep inhale, exhale, slowly start to articulate all the way up. And again, just like before, now my right leg is going to move out to the side as far as it can. Left leg stays where it's at. Rotate that upper body and then waterfall forward. Again, I'm just going to keep my left arm out of the equation so it doesn't block my face in the audio. Beautiful, guys. And then you'll notice on this side, my flexibility is not as good as it was on the other side. I have a lot of tension through this left side of my body. And that's okay. You're going to probably feel and notice something similar. It might not be the exact same as what I'm feeling, but that's okay. It's perfectly normal. So again, just trying to go as far as you can. Again, that hand can go behind the foot, ankles, wherever it can get some purchase to just gently try to deepen that stretch. Taking some nice deep inhales, deep exhales. Beautiful. And one more deep inhale, and then exhale, stack your spine up one vertebrae at a time, come back to center, and now both legs are going to open up. So you're going to thank me once we get into our lower body segment that we're all nice and warmed up. So both legs are nice and wide. Take a nice deep inhale, and now try to waterfall forward as far as you can, keeping these legs as wide as possible. They're going to want to try to sneak in on you, but really make sure we're pressing out, feeling this lovely hamstring inner thigh stretch. And again, trying to go as far as you can. As you can see, I'm not very flexible in this position, but that's why we practice. The cool thing about flexibility is if you try it enough, you'll get better at it. take a long time, so don't worry, we're all in this together. And then now I'm going to take my hands and keeping my legs where they are, just walk myself to that left leg, and again, try to come as far down as I can. Keeping that right leg right where it's at and not letting it sneak over to meet the left leg. Beautiful. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale. Walk yourself back through center to the right. Now, oddly enough, now that we've stretched you out a little bit, you might be able to get a little deeper on whatever side you were tighter on. So as you'll see on this side, I can go a little deeper now that I've stretched my legs out and kind of warmed up my body a little bit. And hey, progress. So again, try to go down as far as you can. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. One more deep inhale. Exhale, walk yourself back to center. And one final stretch as far forward as you can. And then slowly stack that spine up one vertebrae at a time. Now for this next part, you can do whatever feels good for you and your legs. Doesn't matter. We're going to bring our awareness to our neck. So if I sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and back, I'm just going to do some nice head rolls. Starting with my head to the right, letting it roll forward towards my chin, and then to the left. And again, letting my head roll forward towards my chin, and then to the right. So just rolling back and forth, doing these little half moons, really start to warm up this cervical spine, also known as your neck. Perfect. We'll just do one more to the left. Now that I'm here at the left, I'm going to roll backwards to the right. And then from the right, rolling backwards to the left. And if as you're doing this rolling, you feel a spot where it just feels really tight, you can pause here and just try to exhale and relax any kind of tension you might be feeling. And if you're lucky enough to not feel any tension, that's awesome. Keep rolling back and forth. Perfect. And the next time I'm to the right, I'm going to roll my head forward, cross my chin to the left, and then roll it backwards. So getting that nice full circle. And don't worry, we're going to go the other way here in a second, just to kind of even you out. So the next time I'm at the left, pause, and then roll the head forward to the right and around the back. Perfect. Just rolling this opposite way. And again, as always, if you feel that tension, pause and try to exhale and release into that tension a little bit. Good. One more circle, all the way forward, and then stopping back at the left. Beautiful. From here, now I get to lay down on my back. So on my back, feet nice and flat on the ground, hips neutral, shoulders down and back. Arms can be at your sides. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, bridging up, articulating or hinging, whatever feels good for you and your body. Nice deep inhale, up and down. Beautiful, just like that, everybody. Making sure I'm pressing evenly through both legs. One side's not working harder than the other. And I'm really getting those glutes involved as I come up and down. Perfect. We're going to do 3 more of these, just gently warming up, keeping those legs a little bit more active. And if you'd like, at the top of that bridge, pause, squeeze the booty, engage those hamstrings, and then slowly come down. That just adds a little bit more intensity and muscle activation to your bridge. Perfect. Now, after my last one, I'm going to send my left leg straight. My left heel is still dorsiflexed and pushed down into the ground. Right leg is the exact same. Now bridge up and down. Notice that difference in the left leg? You're welcome. Perfect. You're not going to get as much air time on that bridge because your left leg is straight. And that's okay. We're not really going for height of bridge. We're mainly concerned about form and muscle activation. Perfect. Again, keeping these hips as parallel as possible as we come up and down so we're not twisting or shearing those hips. Good. 3 more. 3. And 2, and 1. Come on down. Now I'm going to take my left leg and open it out to the side. Doesn't have to be very far. Still pressing down through that left heel. Right leg is still where it's at. Now bridge up and down. What do you notice? Doing a little bit more intensity in that back body. On the left side, yeah, perfect. We come up and down. Again, we're not getting a lot of air time on these, but again, it's more at activating those muscles and our form. As always, as you come up, really squeeze, 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 and then come down. 3 more. Up, squeeze, 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 and down, up, and down, and up, and down. Beautiful. Bring both feet in, get yourself all situated, and again, go back to some nice normal bridges. Perfect. Just evening you out before we jump to that other side. All the way up and down. Perfect. And again, articulate or hinge, whatever feels best for you and your body. Perfect. 3 more. So 3, and 2, and 1. Come down. Now my right leg goes out, dorsiflex, heel points and presses into the ground, and bridge up and down. Feeling now that right side activate and feeling that difference in the body. Beautiful. Up and down and up and down. Again, we're not coming up very high. We're focused more on the form and the muscle activation. Perfect. Hips are nice and parallel and resisting the urge to shift the hips downward. Perfect. 3 more. So 3 and 2 and the last 1. Now from here, open that right foot out to the side. My space is limited, so I'm going to rearrange a little bit. Again, pressing that heel into the ground. Nice deep inhale, exhale up and down. Feeling that added intensity now to that right side of the body, which is wonderful. Excellent. Up and down. This one's a little easier to keep those hips parallel, so that way we're not crossing and putting any strain on the low back. Beautiful, guys. Up and down and up and down. 3 more. Up and down and up and down. Last 1. Up and down. Beautiful. If you need to, knees to your chest. Rock it out, shake it out for a second. Now I'm going to leave my legs straight. Arms can be wherever you need them. We're going to get some teasers in. So we'll see you tomorrow for Pilates Teaser Tuesday. So nice deep inhale. Exhale, teaser up. And if the knees need to be bent, that's fine. That's okay. And then exhale, teaser up and down. Beautiful. If you find yourself, exhale up, having trouble keeping that lower back straight, here's a trick. So exhale, teaser up, grab the back of your thighs and use your arms to pull that back straight. And then you can come down. So that will help you get some muscle memory and some strength in the core in the back. That way we can have a little security blanket while we work on form. You're welcome. So 3 more. Teaser up and down and teaser up. Beautiful, guys. These are wonderful teasers. And last one, teasering up. Hold. Try to stretch the arms and the legs out for 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Continue to round that spine. Excellent. From here, I'm going to plant my feet on the ground, hands in front. I'm in this really deep squat position, kind of like a frog. From here, I'm going to take a nice deep inhale, press into my heels and my hands as I send my legs as straight as possible to the side. And then back down. So pressing up and back down. If this messes with your blood pressure or vertigo, you can just come a little up and a little down. That way your head is nice and level and not doing that inversion. So again, just listen to your body and do what feels good for you. 2 more. All the way up and down, all the way up and down. Perfect. Now, leave that left foot where it's at. Step your right leg back, kind of turn a super deep lunge, and now do the same thing. Press up, stretching out both legs, and coming on down. Pressing up, stretching out both legs, and down. Again, if we have that vertigo problem, just do little lifts and little lowers, keeping the head nice and level so we don't do too much of a level change and mess up our equilibrium. 2 more, up and down, up and down, and then we're gonna swap sides. So now, left leg back, right leg bent, inhale, exhale all the way up and down, all the way up and down. Beautiful. Up, down, up, down. And again, if we need to, just little baby ones for 3 more. So 3 and 2 and 1. Leave your legs up, step both legs back, walk your hands backwards, and roll up to standing. Beautiful. All right, now here's where that prop is going to come in. So if you have a band, grab it. If you have hand weights, grab those. And if you want to do it with just your arms, that's fine. I'm going to grab my prop with my hands about shoulder width. Take a nice deep inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to squat down and bring my hands up to shoulder height and stand back up. Again, as I squat, heels are, all my body weight is in the heels and not the toes. Beautiful. All right, now that we have this down, the next time I squat down, pause, hold the arms apart, bring it back together, and stand up. And if that was a little too hard, then widen those arms. So that way it's a little easier. Perfect. And if that was too easy, grab them together. Squatting down, pulling apart, back together, and up. So just choose your own adventure for how intense you'd like this to be today. 2 more. All the way down, wide, together, up. All the way down, wide, together, and up. Beautiful. All right, now, still keep that same grip. I'm going to step forward just a little bit. Right leg back, arms forward, hands down. Left leg back, arms forward, and back. So I'm just doing now a reverse lunge and the same motion. Don't worry, we'll add on to this in a second. So now reverse lunge, pause, keep the left hand where it's at, right arm pulls as you rotate to the side, back to center, and up. Lunge down, pull, rotate, center, and up. Beautiful. Reverse lunge, pull, rotate, center, stand, lunge, pull, rotate, center, stand. Beautiful. Now, if you want a little extra, while I'm here rotated, pulse the legs, come back to center, and up. Lunge, rotate, pulse, back to center, and up. Beautiful. Rotate, pulse, back to center, and up. Last one. Lunge, pulse, back to center, and up. Take a break, shake it out, because we're not totally done. Perfect. Now, I'm going to start with my arms straight up. From here, nice deep inhale, exhale, squat down, and back up. Again, when we squat, just going down to just before discomfort. Perfect. 3 more. So 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now when I squat, pause, pull the arms apart, back together, and stand up. Squat, pull, back together, and up. Beautiful, guys. Just like that. 3 more. Squat, pull, back together, up. Squat, pull, back together, up. Last one. Squat, pull, back together, up. Wonderful. Keep the arms like this. Now, reverse lunge, back up. Reverse lunge, back up. Just kind of getting the hang of this. Excellent. Beautiful. All right, the next time I pause, reverse lunge, right hand pulls down as I side crunch over, and then back up. Reverse lunge, left arm pulls down as I side crunch, and back up. Beautiful. and down, and crunch, and back up. Getting arms, shoulders back, and core. Excellent. You guys are rock stars. Hopefully we're feeling something. I know I am. All right, one more on this side, one more the next, and then we'll be done for now. For now. Beautiful. All right. If you need to, set that band or prop off to the side. Stand up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. And I'm going to do some crunches. So my opposite elbow and opposite knee are going to come together and touch. And then I'm going to stand back up. Crunch and back up. Crunch and back up. And I'm using my core to pull up and in as I do this. Crunch, up, crunch, up. And returning to standing up nice and tall in between. Kind of like a cool down, kind of like a workout all at once. Perfect. 4 more. So 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now, if you need a wall, hang on. I'm going to externally rotate my left foot. Left hand comes behind my ear. And now side crunch over. Same elbow, same knee. If you need the wall, that's great. If not, that's fine too. I just want to come straight over to really get into those left obliques. So try to resist the urge to rotate. Sometimes we want to come in. Try to resist that urge today. We're just going straight over and back up. Straight over and back up. Beautiful, guys. 3 more. So 3 and 2 and 1. Now, opposite side. So right foot externally rotates. Hand behind my knee, or pardon me, hand behind my ear. And then crunching over and back up. Crunching over and back up. Beautiful. Be nice and sideways. Getting into those obliques. Perfect. And again, noticing any difference you might be feeling. Over, up, over, and up. Excellent. 3 more. Up, over, up. The last one, up. All right, now from here, I'm bringing my arms up overhead. Nice, deep inhale, exhale, rolling forward. Once my hands have touched the ground, I'm going to walk myself out to a plank. And when I'm in plank, I'm going to lower my entire body down onto my tummy. Keeping my hands where I'm at, toes curled under. Nice deep inhale, exhale, pressing through my whole body to get back up to my plank. Hold for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Whole body lowers down, 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 down. From here, arms and legs go out, stretch up, and give me some swimmers. Perfect. Core is on, hips are in neutral. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down, take a break. Beautiful, guys. All right. Hands are going to come back under shoulders. Curl my toes under. Inhale, exhale, press up to my plank. We're going to hang out here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down, 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 down. Arms and legs out. More swimmers. Just combining some nice lying down prone work with our planks. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Hands back under our shoulders. Toes curled under. Inhale. Exhale, plank up. We're going to hang out here for a count of 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, 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 down. Once I'm down, my hands are going to come down onto my forearms. Now that I'm here, nice deep inhale. Exhale, sphinx up and down. Now, some of you like to lift the legs too, just to overprotect that low back. and add a little bit extra intensity to this, that's fine. Or you can leave the legs down too. Either one is a-okay. Just getting that little gentle lift. 2 more. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. Perfect. Pull your hands back. You know where this is going. Curl those toes under. Inhale. Exhale. Press up to your plank for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, 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 down. Hands forward. Now when I sphinx up, I'm just going to rotate and look over my right shoulder, kind of getting that little gentle rotation. Come back to center. Rotate and look over that left shoulder. Come back to center and down. And if that rotation is too much for your body, the next time we come up, just move your head to the right, center, left, center, and back down. Again, that'll make it just a little more gentle on the upper body. Perfect. And down. We're just going to do 1 more of those. So all the way up to the side, center, and down. I'm going to give you a little break for a second. Enjoy this. Hands are going to come back. I know, never ending plank day. Inhale, exhale, press up to a plank. Hang out here for kind of 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Now my hands are going to reach back with the palms of my hands towards the sides of my hips. Nice deep inhale, exhale, lift up, and I'm stretching my hands as far down to my feet as possible. Again, if you need to, lift those feet up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Take a break. We're going to do it again. Inhale, exhale, stretch and lift. Legs can be up or down, whatever feels good for you in your body. I kind of like up, that's just me. But I'm stretching those fingertips towards my toes. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Hands back under our shoulders. Inhale, exhale, press up to your plank. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, 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 down. Press those hands back. Inhale, exhale, chest lift up. Now pump those arms. And I'm pushing those arms still down towards my toes, but I'm putting a lot of force into pumping the arms up and down, like I'm pushing through sand, honey, molasses, something with some resistance. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, come on down. Nice deep breath. Shake it out. Of course, we're going to do it again. So go to your happy place. Hopefully it's a Pilates studio. Inhale, exhale, come on up and pump those arms. Pump, pump, pump. If you want, you can breathe like we do when we do our 100s of in for 5, out for 5. Or however feels good for you in your body. We're going to do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Beautiful. Take a nice little break. You need to wiggle it back out a little bit. Now I'm going to put my hands under my shoulders, curl the toes under. We're going to take a break from planks for a second. Press your knees into the carpet. And as you push up, press yourself back to a child's pose. Again, if you need to, you can sway side to side. Because those planks just came out of nowhere. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. Beautiful. All right. Now, 2 things are going to happen. I'm going to press my hands into the mat or the carpet and curl my toes under. From here, I'm going to take a nice deep inhale, push into my toes and my knees, pass through quadruped, lift those knees up, and come back to my plank. I know, all the planks today. So we're going to hang out here for a count of 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees down, flatten the feet, press yourself back to child's pose. If child's pose isn't really doing it for you today, you can do a modified child's pose where you lift your back up and just your fingertips are barely touching the floor, to hyper arch that back. Sometimes people really prefer that because it helps stretch out that thoracic spine, or you can go back to a regular child's pose. So again, press hands into the mat, curl the toes under, inhale, exhale, press up, pass through quadruped into your plank. Perfect. And we're just going to hang out here for a count of 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press those knees down. And come on back. Almost done with plank down. Inhale, exhale, come up past your quadruped, come into our plank. Give me some side to side toe taps. Perfect. So just stepping one foot out and back in. Keeping those booties down, core on. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. 4 more. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Press those knees down and back to your child's pose. Now, if there's another stretch that's really calling to you, you can do that now. If you want to come into your quadruped and do a cat-cow, get wiggles, just take a moment, stretch your spine out. It's been a little stiff for a second. Perfect. All right. Now, we're going to refine that prop if we want it. Something stretchy, something with hand weight, or nothing at all. Perfect. From here, I'm going to go ahead and lay on my back. And again, my hands are going to be about shoulder width at my hips, shoulders down and back, feet flat. So right now, forget about the hands. We're going to bring our awareness to the lower body. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, bridge up. Perfect. So bridging all the way up and all the way down. Again, hinge, articulate, whatever feels good for you and your body. Perfect. Now that we've got this figured out, the next time I hinge up, lift those arms to shoulder height and then back down. So hinge up, lift the arms to shoulder height and then back down. Beautiful. Now when I bridge up, pause, give me 2 pulses of the arms and come back down. So bridge up, pulse those arms to outer walls twice and back down. Beautiful, guys. Excellent. Up, pulse, pulse, and back down. Bridge up, pulse, pulse, and back down. Give me 1 more. All the way up, pulse, pulse, and back down. Now for this next one, I'm going to move just so I don't whack my reformer. So a little crammed in on my space here. And then now when I bridge up, I'm going to bring those arms all the way overhead. And then as I come down, bring those hands all the way back down. So again, hinging or articulating, shoulders are down and back, but we still want that same full range of motion of our shoulder in the socket. And don't worry, you can probably guess where we're going with this. So beautiful, all the way up and all the way down. 2 more, all the way up, all the way down. Last one, all the way up, all the way down. Now we're going to add those overhead pulses in. So all the way up, arms overhead, pulse, pulse to opposite walls, and then come down. So all the way up, 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 pulse, pulse, and then come all the way down. Whack yourself in the face with your strap. So all the way up, 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 pulse, pulse, and then all the way down. And yes, I am putting my arms more at an angle so you can see what I'm doing. I don't know how well this is picking up on camera. Perfect. 3 more. All the way up, pulse, pulse, all the way down. All the way up, pulse, pulse, all the way down. 2 more. All the way up, pulse, pulse, all the way down. Last one. All the way up, pulse, pulse, and all the way back down. Beautiful. You can set our prop off to the side. We won't need it anymore today. And if you need to, rock those knees side to side. Shake it out a little bit. Perfect. Now, before we move on, we've done a lot with our lower body today, so I'm going to stretch you out a little bit. So I'm going to put my right ankle on my left knee and just do a nice 4-point squat. For me, it feels best if I press that right knee away from my body to get that nice opening up of the right hip area. Or another thing you can do is take your hands behind that left thigh and pull it in. So I'm actively pulling my left knee towards my chest. And for some people, this feels even better. So you can try both ways and do whatever feels good for you and your body. Perfect. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. I want to keep those legs happy because if we have time today, I have a leg part 2 for you. So as soon as you're ready, release that right leg, put it down, and then swap it with the left. So again, for me, I prefer to press that knee away from my chest, opening up that chest cavity. Or if it feels better, put your hands behind your right thigh and pull it in. Again, there's no right or wrong way, just whatever feels good. Just relax. And you might find out, oh, one side needed a different stretch than the other. For example, today, this feels way better on my left side, so I'm going to do this one. Or you might find the opposite of, ooh, this feels way better on the left than it did on the right. So we're just listening to our body, giving it what it needs. Take a nice deep inhale, exhale, release that leg. All right. Now, here's where options come in. If you want an easy set of abs, both feet on the floor. If you want it a little bit harder, one leg in tabletop. A little bit harder, both legs in tabletop. Choose your own adventure. Arms can be wherever they need to. Tuck that chin. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, chest lift up and back down. Exhale, chest lift up and back down. Just making sure that when you are chest lifting up, these knees aren't sneaking in towards my chest. They're staying locked into position. Perfect. And the great thing about it is when we're chest lifting up, you can see your legs. So you can see if they're coming in or not. Perfect. Up and then down and up and then down. Beautiful. Now the next time I come up, give me 3 pulses of the arms and then back down. Chest lift up, pulse, 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 and down. As always, I'm pumping these arms like I'm pumping through something sticky. Corn syrup, honey, molasses, whatever. Perfect. And now if you're one of those people that need to have your hands behind your head to support the neck, that's okay. Don't worry. We'll get you here in a second. So give me 3 more of these. So this is number 3. Number 2. And of course, the last one. Pump, pump, pump. If you need to, bring it in, stretch it out, whatever feels good. So, because we're going to add on to that. So, go to your happy place. Again, if you had both feet on the floor, try bringing one leg to tabletop. If you had one leg to tabletop, try bringing both to tabletop. If you were like me on the last one and already both legs in tabletop, here's your variation. Now when I chest lift up, send one leg long to the center of the room. And then as I chest lift down, bring that back to tabletop. Chest lift up, opposite leg goes long to the center of the room and back down. Perfect. As always, making sure that as I chest lift up, whatever leg is in tabletop stays in tabletop. Perfect, because sometimes I see this a lot, of those knees just come out in. So really fighting that urge. 4 more. So this is 4. And this is 3. This is 2. And this is 1. Beautiful. Again, if you need to, come on down, shake it out. Don't worry, we just have one more add-on, and then we can move on. So again, I'd like to challenge you is if last time you just had one leg to tabletop, try bringing both. If on the last one you had both legs up, give me the alternating. For those of us that were alternating, we're going to do doubles. So now inhale, exhale, both legs out, and then bring them back to tabletop as our chest comes down. Exhale, both legs out, and then back in. Perfect. And of course, any variation thereof. So if it feels better for you to keep both feet on the ground, go ahead and do that. No worries. Just listen to your body and give it what it needs today. Perfect. 4 more. So 4, and then 3. Keeping that neck relaxed, shoulders down and back. 2. The last one. Hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Whew, we did it. All right. Now we're going to do a happy baby stretch. And there's 10 gazillion different versions of this. So popular ones are feet together, grab the feet, rocking side to side. You can put your hands on your feet and rock side to side. You can bring feet to the sky, knees towards our arms. You can stretch those legs out. Whatever feels good. We're just going to stretch you out a little bit. Some people like to gently rock side to side. Just make sure it's gentle and you're not rolling all the way onto one side. So just protecting our back. If you're one of those bendy people that can keep the legs straight, how far towards your chest can you pull those legs, gently of course, or how wide to opposite walls can you open those legs, gently of course. Perfect. And of course, any and all versions are a-okay of this. Just want to give you a moment to stretch out. Perfect. All right. Now from here, roll on up. Work carefully to hang up if you have blood pressure issues. And then I'm going to come back to that deep squat we had earlier. My hands are no longer on the carpet because we're going to come all the way up to standing. So pushing my heels into the ground, press all the way up to standing. And again, if we need to, that wall is here. So ground through the heels and just squat down and up, just like we did earlier. So this is legs part 2. Because it's Monday, we got to start the day off, right? So going down. Again, if you have bad knees, go down to just before discomfort and all the way up. So if you can get to that perfect 90, awesome. If not, that's fine too. We're just going to do 4 more. So 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Stand up, give me a little shake. Now the fun stuff starts. I'm going to squat as low as I can comfortably with my body. Hold the squat and then come up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Feel those legs up and down, up and down, up and down. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and all the way up. Ooh, yeah. Hopefully you felt something. Now this next one's going to be a little bit of counting. So over the course of the count of 5, we're going to lower down and then stand up normally. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just stand up. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. 1 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Now let's reverse it. So normal squat, count to 5 as we stand up. Squat down, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel something different? Yeah. Squat down normally, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way up. Squat down normally. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys are great. 3 more. So squat down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second one, squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Squat down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now let's try a deep squat, knees permitting. Now when I squat all the way down and all the way up. If your knees don't like that, continue going to just before discomfort and back up. So all the way down if you can and all the way up. Still pressing through the heels of the feet, all the way down and all the way up. Beautiful. 3 more. All the way down and back up. All the way down and back up. Last one. All the way down and back up. Whew. All right, now all the way down, hold, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Beautiful. 4 more, up, down, 3, down, 2, down, 1, down. Ooh, stand on up. Hopefully you felt something. Perfect. So now let's stretch you out a little bit. So I'm going to use a wall just to demo this. I'm going to grab the top of my left foot with my left hand and make sure that my knees are beside one another as I stand up tall and try to pull my left knee to my booty. Shoulders down and back. So from the side, this is what it looks like. Sometimes I see a lot of this, and that's a good stretch, but we're trying to do this particular quad and hip flexor stretch right now. Perfect. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales, feeling that front of the quad stretch out. Now try to open that leg out as far as you can while still pulling the booty and the heel together. Again, gentle, nice and gentle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release, and we'll swap sides. So now, right hand grabs the top of the left foot, or pardon me, right hand, right foot, like I speak today. Stand up tall, my knees are near one another as I gently try to pull my heel to my booty. Feeling the front of my quad, hip flexor, stretch out. Shoulders are down and back. Beautiful. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales, and then opening that leg out to the side, still keeping my spine nice and straight, hips in neutral. May not stretch a little bit. And hopefully it feels really good. Excellent. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly release, bring it down. Now we're going to try a little flexibility thing. So right hand comes over, left hand maybe will grab behind. Excellent. And try to look straight ahead or up. A lot of us have this weird habit when we interlace our hands is we want to look down like this, but try to resist that urge and keep the neck nice and long. Shoulders are down and back. And it's okay if you can't touch, that's fine. Again, flexibility is a skill that can be learned. Inhale, exhale, slowly release, and then go to the other side. You might notice one side has different flexibility than the other. You might grab this side, not the other, or vice versa. Perfect. Again, head is forward or up. We're not shoving it into our chest. Nice deep inhales, shoulders are down and back. Inhale, exhale, slowly release. Now let's stretch out those IT bands on the outside of our legs. So, right leg is going to stay where it's at. Try to be as straight as possible. Left leg goes over the front. And I like to try to match up my little toes as close as possible. So, from the side, this is what that looks like. And then slowly rolling forward as far as you can. And you should start to feel this outer portion of all this fascial tissue and your abductors on this right leg. The left leg feels nothing, and that's okay. And again, just trying to go down as far as you can. The farther down you can go, the deeper we can get into that back leg. Perfect. So just stretch it out here. And then slowly articulate up. Now we're going to go to the other side. So left leg is straight, or as straight as possible. Right leg comes over the front. Inhale, exhale, rolling forward. Try to tuck your hands down. And again, now we're feeling the left side. IT band, lateral leg area. Right leg is just taking a nap. They got their lovely stretch, so we're just doing it on both sides. And just breathing. And again, you're probably going to notice that one side's tighter than the other. One side likes this more than the other. Well, that's okay. There's the cool things that make your body you. So, nice deep inhale, exhale, slowly articulate up. And then, unfortunately, it's time for the final roll down. So bringing those arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, rolling forward. One vertebrae at a time, as far as we can. Hands on the ground, on your knees, on your legs, wherever. And then shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your arms, shake your shoulders, shake your booty. Take one final deep inhale and exhale slowly. Start to articulate all the way up, one vertebrae at a time.